I'm not really offended by being called a man.
When someone calls you a man, they're not trying to offend you. They're just stating a fact, bro.
Because the hardest person to convince I was a woman was myself. Because I was in denial for a long time.
And it seems you still are in denial.
And in fact, I didn't want to be a woman. I didn't want to be having to carry around this trans label, which felt so political and scary my whole life. And it took so much self-acceptance and embrace and confidence to be able to even just accept and acknowledge that I was a woman.
But you're not a woman and never will be. You need to accept that.
That you calling me a man doesn't make me feel threatened or change the way that I see myself.
Look, you can see yourself however you want to, but that doesn't change reality. And we're not threatening you by calling you a man. We're just telling you the truth.
Because I was the hardest person to convince of who I was. And the moment that I accepted that and was brave and embraced it, no one else could tell me different, babe.
Well, no one can change their biology, and none of your lies can tell us different, babe.
So, if you're trying to offend me by calling me a man, I would look at why you think that might be offensive to me, what you're hiding, what you're scared of. But for me, it doesn't change how I feel or who I am. So,
This so-called woman has 165,000 followers on TikTok. Wow. People really need to stop feeding into these trans people's delusions and giving them big platforms. Follow me on Facebook instead. I am mentally unstable, but I'm not this bad, and I might make you laugh. Toodles.